Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Bay Area real estate market update. First off, I just want to apologize for the gap week I had in there. If you are a returning viewer or somebody that watches on a weekly basis, I just want to apologize for not uploading a video last week. I was actually traveling outside of the country and did intend on still making a video, but jet lag unfortunately got the best of me. So I'm back this week. Nevertheless, I am about 2 days late. Today is Wednesday, November 20th, but the table, as you can see here, was generated on Monday, November 18th. So, I mean, still pretty, the data is pretty recent, but usually I make these videos the day of. So nevertheless, let's go ahead and get started. This is another Bay Area real estate market update. I have in front of me my table here, Bay Area inventory by county. So this table shows us the inventory of properties, single family homes, indicated on the table as SFR. That stands for single family residence. And also we have, if you look to the right, we have C/TH. That's condos and townhouses. Now, for each of those property types, we have active and pending, and also a ratio column. So active is going to be the properties that are currently for sale. These are the ones that you would see on Zillow, on Redfin, et cetera, et cetera. We have the pending as well. These are going to be the ones that are in contract right now. So they were active at one point, then the sellers accepted an offer. They're no longer for sale, but they're not sold yet. So those are pending. And then my favorite column here, the ratio column. The ratio is active to pending ratio. And the reason that this is so important and why I always focus on the ratio column is because it's going to be the key indicator for us to tell if a market or if the market is heating up or cooling down. And we have ratios for each county by property type. So, for example, I can just go ahead and say right off the bat that Santa Clara County single family homes is the most competitive market in the Bay Area. And we know that because it has the lowest ratio. Real quick before I go any further, I like to, in all my videos, just thank my broker, Mark Burstein. He's the one who created this table. He also color coded it very nicely, which I'm going to chat about right now, actually. So, as I just mentioned, Santa Clara County single family homes, most competitive with the lowest ratio. If you look at it today or November 18th, as updated most recently, has a ratio of 1.1. That ratio is green. So the green ratio indicates that there was no change from 1 week ago. Okay. So you can also see this table this week has all kinds of colors on it. We've got green, we've got red, we've got blue. So if you anything you see with a green ratio, that means there's no changes from 1 week ago. I mean, granted, the numbers of active properties or pending properties could have changed, but the net change, there is no net change. It's the same. Now, so what areas in the Bay Area didn't change over the past week? We've got Santa Clara, single family homes. We've got San Mateo, condos and townhouses, San Francisco, single family homes, and we've got Alameda County, condos and townhouses. Now let's move on to blue. So if a ratio column has a blue number, that indicates that the ratio has increased or the market has cooled off. So I will elaborate on that a little bit because sometimes I even confuse myself when I say that ratio increased but the market cooled off. So the relationship here is inverse. So if the ratio goes up or it increases, that means the market has cooled down and the competition has decreased. Okay. Now we can say the opposite for red. So if a ratio is red, the ratio has decreased, but the market has heated up and the competition has increased. So going back real quick to the blue numbers, Santa Cruz single family homes, This ratio of 3.4 was 3.3 a week ago. So that ratio increased, that market cooled off. So what that means is we got closer to a balanced market and we're getting closer to a buyer's market. The difference was only 0.1. It went from 3.3 to 3.4. I guess what I'm trying to say is when you look at this ratio column, the closer that the number gets to 10, 10 would be a complete buyer's market. That would be, there would be a market with just a total surplus of inventory. Buyers have too many options. They have really all the leverage, all the negotiating power. Now, if a ratio, the closer it is to zero, which that's what most of the market is in the Bay Area, that's more of a seller's market. That's very competitive. So there's not a lot of homes for sale. The homes that are for sale, they go quickly and they sell for a high price over most times over list price if it was, listed correctly. So real quick, like I said, Santa Cruz County single family homes, that market cooled off this past week. San Francisco condos and townhouses, that market cooled off this past week. And Contra Costa single family homes and condos and townhouses, that market cooled off this past week. Lastly, we have the markets that heat up or got more competitive over the past week. We've got Santa Clara County condos and townhouses. We have San Mateo single family homes, Santa Cruz County condos and townhouses, and Alameda County single family homes. So these are all the red numbers. These are the ones the ratio decreased and the market heat up over the past week. So like I said in the beginning, that we have all kinds of colors on this table. We've got the green, red, blue. My prediction for the next week is we'll probably see more blue. Typically in November, especially the second half of November and December, we we do see the market cool off. That's kind of a trend that we can attribute to seasonality. In November and December, I won't try to speak nationwide here, but definitely in this area, in the Bay Area, um, the housing market does cool off in those 6 to 8 weeks. Reason being is, well, a lot of people are traveling during those months. A lot of people are traveling due to the holidays that we have during those 2 months. We have Thanksgiving, we have Christmas, we have some other holidays as well. Um, people are off work, they're traveling, they're doing other things. And then what usually happens is January 1st, we see the market heat up again. And actually, the biggest spike that we have in the market or the biggest jump in the market is usually, believe it or not, the weekend after Super Bowl. So I think that's usually about mid-February or so. Whenever the weekend is after Super Bowl, that's usually when the market heats up the most. And then that trend continues, through spring. But anyways, back to present day. Yeah, these are the numbers we have. November 18th, 2024. I will try to get back on track with my usual schedule of putting a video update out every week, every Monday. So the next one would be Monday, November 25th. Please be on the lookout for that. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss a video update. I will try to do these on a regular basis like I have been. And that's really all I have today for you guys. If you guys have any questions about what I spoke about today, feel free to leave a comment. Feel free to shoot me a message. If you go to the About section on my YouTube page, you can find my email, my phone number, my Instagram page. Feel free to shoot me a message if you want to chat about the real estate market, if you have any questions. Even if you want this table, I can send this table to your email on a weekly basis. Just reach out, give me your contact info. I'm happy to do that for you. So, yeah, that's it for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you are a new viewer, appreciate you watching the video this far. If you are a returning viewer, I also appreciate you watching the video this far. So again, thanks guys. We'll see you in about a week. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.